So this is the Paragon for Planet Namek, of course. I'm a little bit scared because this is level 24, I believe. And this is basically how I've been doing it. Yeah, I have been doing it with one alt and my main. I've been placing around here recently, but I think I am going to move my setup to back here actually. Because last time they got to about here, just barely out of reach of my range. And I can't lie, that was really scary. This whole thing is pretty scary and intimidating. But once you get the hang of it, it's actually okay. Except for the last parts, oh my god. So, my team basically consists of 4 or 5-ish units total. It's Sung Jinwoo, Igris, Haruka Rin, Alligator, and then obviously Speedwagon or Speed Cart, whatever you want to call them. And basically at the beginning, as you saw, you put down your speed carts. Then with your other account or whatever, you have a multi-hit over here. Now this, I'm currently using Kizuru, but if I'm gonna be honest, you could probably use like Killua because I believe he is a better shield break. Yeah, so now I'm going to be placing my Haruka here and my Jinwoo because I'm finished farming, and with my other account I'm gonna start placing my Igris. So as you can see, my farms are all maxed before I can actually place some stuff down. And yeah, as you can see, they're already pretty fast, and so you can use your alligator or crocodile for a little bit of time, as you are going to need as much money as possible. And yeah, so as you can see, this guy has 6 shields, so I'm going to use a Sung Jinwoo here to see if I can knock down some shield, which I was able to secure the kill, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're going to see me alt-tabbing quite a lot, actually. Hopefully it doesn't hurt your eyes, but basically, I want this arise as soon as possible. Just checking. Yeah, I have my shields all done. And yeah, I need this arise ASAP. And the reason for that is because, please make it nice. Reason for that is because of when he summons, these are 7 to 10k HP knights. And with my Igris, I need to get my Shadow's Embrace. That's the full AoE ability. And yeah, you can see already that this is pretty easy now. But this still does get very, very tricky. Now, as soon as my Jinwoo has the Arise ability, I'm gonna go straight into upgrading my Igris. Once again, you only want the Igris for his full AoE, then you can start working on a 2nd or 3rd Igris. So yeah, as soon as the wave ends, get my Shadowfall Slam and all that. Basically for the multipliers, you want to be able to pick shield, because you have your shield breaker like Kizuru or Killua. In this case, you would want a Killua because he is better. You want regen, but only a little bit, maybe like 5 times regen. You want thrice. Thrice is really free because they just die and then they spawn again. But because Igris, when he has his full AoE, he hits like 7 times or something like that. You're not really going to need to worry about that because they also spawn in at half HP. See, look, this guy is already going to be dead. And yeah. Furthermore, you are going to want Revitalize. It's also pretty free once again. It's the same thing as Regenerate, but yeah. And Exploding for sure, because Igris, with his unit passive, cannot be stunned. So he is immune to stun. He cannot be stunned by Frieza the boss or by any explodings. So those are the ones you're gonna need, and always try and have your Sung Jinwoo ability up. like at all times, you're gonna get the 40% buff or 20% buff for 70 seconds. So it's basically up all the time, but you do still want to be able to have that extra 10k damage. So now that Frieza is spawned in, we are going to come over to here, although it's very laggy. Sell your farms. You don't need them anymore. They're useless now. I just maxed out another Igris on my alt account, so now I'm going to be placing another. And yes, the dynamic for Igris and Sung Jin-woo is really important because Igris cannot be stunned, and he also gets buffed by Sung Jin-woo's shadows. See, as you can see, he got stunned here, but no one else did. And obviously you're going to want to have your Haruka very early on so that she can get her buffs in as soon as possible. This whole thing basically is just all about timing. It's timing, timing, timing. And oh man, this is very laggy, but you can see that everything here still has a bunch of shield. What I'm going to do is sell my Kizaru and see if I can place him down to get rid of some shields. Yeah, I have a whole bunch right here that need their shields broken. And I'm going to also use my Crocodile, set him to last, and hopefully slow down everything. Just buys me a little bit more time so that I can always be summoning with my Sung Jin-woo. Very important thing with my Sung Jin-woo. And because Igris is very important, another detail I need to add on is deals 40% plus damage when dealing damage to a boss, which is in this case Frieza. He has, I think, 2 stages, and with Igris, because he attacks multiple times, basically 1 to 2 shots him. Now, they are really getting past this bridge, which I am very fortunate about and very happy about, because when they were over here, they were barely able to get out of my range. So for all the Paragons, I was able to place up here. The main reason for that is because it gives you enough time to farm and max out all of your farms before any of the enemies get to around like this choke point here. So now I'm just starting to place my stuff back here. Just so you can have that extra time to farm, get your upgrades up, do all of that. And I'm going to summon my shadows again. And it's just timing. Try and get your timing down. Slow with Alligator just for a little bit of extra time and for the damage to the shields. And yeah, once you're basically good with all of that, it's done. You don't need to worry about regen because you're killing them all at one time. Unless obviously you have like 25 regens. You hit them and then they regen back to like half HP, and then you're gonna have to hit them again, but by that time they're already full. So try and balance it out to your liking. I typically did around 3 to 4 picks of shield, and then a bunch of revitalize, regeneration, and thrice especially, because that is a very, very free, as I've talked about before. And yeah, I'll just turn on the audio for a second. Oh man, that's a little bit loud actually, sorry. I'm just gonna mute the music, sorry. And yeah, as soon as he enters the range for the Igris, they're just going to, look at that, half HP. There's his second phase, goes straight up to full, and he gains about like 15 shield again. And once again, just drain, 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 drain. And with one last hit, there we go. That is Paragon level 23. I'm now going on to Paragon level 24. Which for this, I am going to be picking regen, because now I've seen that there are a lot of shield enemies. So I'm going to go ahead and pick regen. This account is basically the most important because of Sung Jin-woo and my Haruka. So I'm going to be pressing start, farm, 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 alt tab, farm, farm, farm. And then do whatever you can to upgrade. Try and get your farms down before the actual game starts. Come back over here with your alt, set to closest, set to last, oops, set to last, and then set to first. And of course you can add a fourth one there because it's Kizaru. With Killua, I believe you can add like 5 or 6, I believe. Could be wrong about that. And yeah, like I've said, and I'm going to repeat throughout this video, it's just about timing. Everything that you can do, hopefully, can fit within your time frame. So you need to upgrade your farms before the round starts. You need to have your slows down. The slows are optional. They're not needed. I could most definitely do this without a slow, but it is very helpful. And just try and max out all of your farms. Your managed units is going to be very important here. I didn't really farm on my alt account here, but yeah, there we go. And this is definitely doable with one account. I've seen people do it, but unfortunately, I don't believe that I'm strong enough to do that. Maybe if I had better traits, because oops, messed up a little bit there. As you can see in my bottom, I have only Scholar for my my Igris, which is very scary. So I can hear them. Oops, can hear them starting to creep up a little bit. Well, not really hear it, but trying to get my timing proper. And once my farms are all done, place down my Haruka, Jinwoo, and then my Igris for my second account to get that buff as soon as my Sung Jinwoo is finished. And yeah, I'm gonna try and do the least amount of edits, so you know I'm not gonna cheat or like do any reruns or anything like that. I am currently having a cramp in my leg. Please send help. Oof, this hurts. That's alright. Yeah, see, they're kind of getting past a little bit. They got to about here just now, and I need to be able to get my Arise, which I will get for next round, or for my next wave. I do see that they are still, they do still have some shields remaining, so I'm gonna put down my Jinwoo without upgrading him at the front, because he's a multi-hit at the beginning. I get my Arise, do a summon, and upgrade my Igris, hopefully to get my Shadow's Embrace as soon as possible, because full AoE once again with a multi-hit. One of the strongest characters, must have. You need them. Paragons are obviously going to be like an endgame material. So whenever you get the chance of getting good or decent stats and traits with Igris, Jinwoo, and hopefully getting Fortune on your Speedwagon, that's basically all you need. Here. As soon as your Jinwoo has the Arise ability, you just want to spam your Igris. Try and get your full AoE. That's basically it. Make sure to spawn one more Arise. And there we go. Get rid of the shield. And just drain. Drain, 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 drain. And done. There we go. That is Planet Namek Paragon level 24. Now this 25 I am actually kind of nervous about. So I do recommend using 2 accounts for this, because of one account needs to have the Jinwoo and the other account needs to have an Igris, just to focus one-on-one. I've seen my friends who they were just spamming Igris and they weren't able to use Jinwoo, and that actually did cause them their downfall because of they didn't have enough damage output. And right now, to this day, they currently have not finished the Paragon. Got my Rise, set up my ability, and there we go. I've basically ensured my victory. As long as I have a Rise and then I can get my Shadow's Embrace, I am guaranteed to win. Which is right about now. This is also on the most recent update. Here we go. September 12th, 2024 here. And this is at least the most recent update for me, obviously. And yeah, I don't think this will ever be like changed or anything. This will probably be a staple for quite a while. Even if these units do get power crept, that'll just make it easier for the Paragons. But yeah, put down. Yeah, I cannot look in that direction. Low detail mode. Oh, I'm just hoping that I can survive this. Oh, my frames dropped. I'm just testing, playing around. Uh-oh, I don't want it to crash. As optimized as this game is, it is still very scary seeing your frames drop down to 0. And with that, Frieza is Frieza is dead. And there we go. That's how we do it. But yeah, this is how to beat Paragon on Planet Namek. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe because I need to be able to feed my kids tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming, I believe, this Friday. Might be a Saturday, I'm not really sure. Still need to figure out my schedules and all that, but yeah, this is very fun. Hope that this video helps you out somehow. Hope that you're able to complete the Paragon, get a bunch of your rerolls and get lucky. Hopefully you get a Monarch. I wasn't so very lucky as I got Scholar on my Igris, but I'm hoping to get a Monarch. If you want, you can stick around for a little bit longer and see how my trait rerolls went. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you again next time. And there we go. Paragon 25 on Planet Namek. Return to lobby. Oh. There we go. And that is the achievement. Get the dance tidy. 18 trait rerolls, which I'm going to be slapping onto my second Igris on my alt. I'm keeping Swift, I'm settling. And for here, claim that. This is going to be on my Igris. Boom, 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 boom. I'm probably gonna have to settle for something here. I'll keep Blitz. Blitz is alright. Nah. Fuck, man, I'm back to where I started. And my stat rerolls. Damn it. Damn it.